With successes like Monster Train and Slay the Spire, Forward Escape the Fold hopes to cement itself as a card roguelite/light staple. While the gameplay is fairly simple, succeeding is anything but. It does not hold your hand, but if you persevere, you'll find a game that does much more than just a serviceable job. Forward Escape the Fold forces the player to do one big thing: keep moving forward. Eliminating the ability to backtrack, players must choose from one of often three available paths. Each path can contain either an enemy that you must survive, gold, shields, health, and more. If you're in an enemy's line of sight, it will attack you. If you defeat it, it will drop loot and clear the way for a safe path ahead. To aid you in your journey, you will collect gold, which can be used at merchant shops, and items which can either have a positive or negative effect, depending on the type of build that you're trying to create. Roguelites are made or broken based on the amount of variety that they have available to them, and their ability to keep the game fresh with different playstyles. I'm happy to say that Escape does a wonderful job in both of these departments. With over 100 items to choose from and the ability to lock out only 3 items, you can create builds that focus on getting high shields, having sword cards appear more, which allow you to slay enemies without ever having to engage them, or getting as much gold as possible and decreasing item cost so that when you go to merchants, you have the ability to buy everything out. Additionally, there are some corruption cards that you may stumble across sometimes, which, on face value, have negative effects such as decreasing the amount of health potions that spawn to increasing the likelihood of being blinded by an attack. But these can be synergized with other cards to mitigate their effects or outright leverage them. Each run has you navigate 8 dungeons as you attempt to make it out alive. If this is your first time playing a character, about midway through you can expect to find a venue that you can enter. If you manage to make your way through the mini dungeon, you'll unlock a new character. The game offers 8 characters, each of which have their own playstyle that has been crafted due to their starting items. Each character also has 3 different powers, which can further own in on the run that you are trying to create. The game offers a challenge section in which you try to best a run with predefined restrictions, an expert mode which has a greater level of difficulty via increasing some stats like enemy health and decreasing others like quality of loot drop. Lastly, the game allows you to create your own journey to whatever difficulty you would like, meaning that if you find the base game too easy or too difficult, you can still enjoy the experience through this section. The game also does a great job of explaining what each card does on the front end by allowing you to click the card and read its effects before forcing you to choose it. At any point, you can click the treasure icon on your UI to see what your current gear is and how many corruption cards you have equipped. Forward Escape the Fold may have been a game that you overlooked. At a price point of $1.99, I feel like it's a game that is a no-brainer. After 7 hours worth of gameplay, I feel like there's still plenty left to be explored, with each run lasting only 10 to 15 minutes depending on your level of success, and your ability to modify the game's mechanics to your liking. The game is sure to scratch the deck building and roguelike itch. This game has easily moved itself forward into one of my favorites and is not going to be escaping anytime soon. For a list of current rankings of games that I've played, read the description below. For other roguelikes that have been reviewed this year, check out the most recent video of Talamir 2. To not miss any future iOS game reviews, be sure to subscribe to Gaming in the Moment.